Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Your kids will be saying,
"Please, 5 more minutes. I can't believe I did that."
and
"Look how high I can bounce."
Spring Free is the world's safest trampoline, the place where stories are made. The innovative design boasts no springs, so you know you're safe. Go ahead and create the greatest stories you'll tell your friends. We're back in stock. Get it while you can. To learn more about the world's safest trampoline, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
Mom, come watch us.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. I don't know if you've seen this video. It's on the BJ Miggs page of KISW.com. It's from a Yankees game on Monday where a cat ended up on the field.
Nice.
And
it was Frank or Carl. It was probably Carl.
Yeah.
Damn it, Carl, get in the house.
Yeah, these damn cats, I'm telling you, man.
Dude, this cat was on the field forever. I watched this video and I was like, this is the most entertaining thing I've seen in baseball in a while.
I watched the whole thing, too.
Yeah, they were starting to chant, hey, man, this cat is an MVP.
Where is the cat? Did the cat leave the field? No, still there. Past the Oriole dugout. All right, now we're going to have to pause play. Look at this thing go. This is faster than anybody on the Yankees.
Here you go.
This poor cat. Pretty
the
scared
louder
right
the crowd
now.
cheers. They need to open up the door. Let him in. Come on.
Put him in the bullpen.
Open the door.
Come on, he can give you an inning.
I think that cat is going to be exhausted. Ouch.
Oh, my goodness. 2 times, the cat was right near the bullpen door, and they kept the door closed. It makes no sense. Can't make this up. There you go.
Dude, that cat had hops, too.
Yeah, he did.
He's bouncing around. The Yankee players are all dying in the dugout as well. I hope the cat shows up for the game against the Mariners starting tomorrow, because the Mariners are off to New York to play the Yankees.
Oh, yeah, nice. Whatever. Is that a good luck charm, bad luck charm? I don't know.
Not for the Yankees. Didn't they get blown out?
Well, that'll
they
happen.
got destroyed.
Yeah, and the Orioles are not a good team. I don't know what's happening in baseball right now. It must be the cat.
Yeah, they lost 7-1 in that game.
Yeah.
So I hope that cat shows up.
And the Mariners, did the Mariners win too?
Yeah, man, they won.
I mean, against the Rays. I don't understand what's going on. The Yankees and the Yankees and the Rays are better than the teams they played, and yet they're getting their butts kicked.
Yeah,
or supposed to be better than the
4-2, man.
Yeah,
they could possibly sweep the series against the Rays today.
How insane is that? That is, I don't know what to make of baseball.
See us rise. We're back.
Oh, you're back. Not the demise, but we're back to rise.
Yeah.
All right.
We've crossed out demise and put rise back in.
All right. Well, go Cat, go. MVP.
Go Cat, go.
I love that the fans say MVP.
Yeah. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Hey, I'm very excited about this.
What happened?
Well, my band, they did a cover, and this might be a cover that people might like. I don't know. We'll see. Of course, Metallica has the Blacklist, and that is a bunch of covers honoring their Black album.
Yeah, it was like the 30th anniversary of the Black album.
Don't say that. That makes me feel old.
I know. It's so crazy. So they have like 15 billion bands covering every song off of that record multiple times.
15
and really,
billion.
It would be a sin if Weezer didn't cover something because they cover everything.
Well, yeah, they've kind of gotten a little bit of a name for themselves recently because of the cover of Africa.
Yeah.
And other songs as well. They did a whole record of covers.
Oh, their cover of Billie Jean was spot on.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one.
Well, you really ought to. You're missing a treat. So the album drops on September 10th, and like Steve was saying and Rev was saying, there's like a skillion covers. Here's Weezer's cover of Enter Sandman.
Yeah, okay.
It is weird hearing, Rivers' voice, in the part, where it should be.
You expect James Hetfield.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like they put zero effort into it, honestly.
Basically.
They just covered the song. Which
That's all, yeah.
It sounds fine. I just kind of was hoping that maybe they would put like a Weezer stamp on it. Maybe that's just... Maybe when you listen to the full song, you get a little bit of a different vibe at times. But I always hate when bands just straight up cover another song and really do nothing other than just play the parts.
Yeah,
why'd you do it?
Yeah, I don't know what I would do with that song, to be honest with you. That's a good point, Stephen. And then I don't know what I would do with that song. Would you do it acoustically? How would you change that? Because
that's up to them, BJ.
Yeah.
It's not up to me.
Oh, it's not up to you.
Oh, I tried to spend some time in the studio with Weezer, and they looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, I thought for sure you were like really their creative director. I didn't realize it. Oh, my bad. I'll have to listen to the whole thing. I downloaded it, so I'll have to listen to it later because I just found out about it today. And I'll let you know. I'll listen to the whole thing, let you know, because I am a big Weezer fan. And I love Enter Sandman, so it seems like it should be good. But you're right, Steve. What we heard is like, okay, it's not horrible, but it's like you said, it's not very inspiring.
It looks like they put all their creative juices and stuff towards the music video because it looks like a trip. It's just like it reminds me of those old wallpapers or the screensavers from the 90s where you're just kind of going through a tunnel.
And going.
And it's like that, but with like a bunch of skeletons and you're in the woods and then like zombies. I don't know. It's really weird and ghosty.
Oh. Okay, well, in all fairness, I mean, they probably got high on acid and then just forgot to actually put effort into the song and put it all into the video.
Exactly.
I mean, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, very, very possible. All right, now we got to check out the video. All right, Vic, send me the link to the video, Vic. I'll check that out. And also, I don't know. I don't think I can't remember the original video from Enter Sandman, if it's very similar or not. Do you guys
No, it's not similar to that at all. The video, I remember, I was like there's somebody that's sleeping in the road and a car hits it and it's a kid
when he goes, boom!
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's when the bed explodes.
And then there's a weird, kind of strobe lighty effect to the band performing.
Oh, Vicky
pretty
doesn't
badass.
Vicky doesn't like this video.
Oh, the video is so cool.
Oh, whoa, yeah, dude. Look at that kid. That ain't cool. I mean, he's praying, so that's nice at least. Hopefully he ends up okay.
Well, he's praying so he doesn't die.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, the Sandman's going to come and get you.
It's going to hit him.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's a happy song is what you're saying. Yeah, very good. Well, congratulations to everybody involved, including Steve, the creative director.
Don't lump that with me, man. I ain't.
Oh, he's out.
Look, man,
He's done.
I love Weezer. I don't love Weezer when they cover songs. Like, they just don't seem to do it right.
Well, listen, I mean, I would like to argue with you, but in this particular instance, I really can't.
I like this text. I'm sorry, but that was just god-awful.
Wow. All right, we didn't go that far.
Hey, agree with that texter.
Oh, you do? Wow. So now all of a sudden
Weezer's terrible. I hate
changing.
Weezer. So.
Oh, Weezer's terrible.
We went from 0 to 100. So.
Wow. Boy, oh
BJ
boy,
wants to make out with Weezer. I'm kind of on a break with Weezer. I love him. I grew up loving them, but I don't really. I'm not a fan of the covers. And now Rev just straight up hates them.
Oh yeah. Give me Orgy or give me Death.
So in the F, marry, kill situation with Weezer, definitely Rev is kill.
Yeah.
BJ would be marry, and I'd probably just be F.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think that works out really well. You're like, look, hit it and quit it, and Rev is also wanting to hit it with his car and quit it, and okay. Well, we figured that out.
That's a really good way to put that, Steve. Thank you.
And didn't think I was going to wake up this morning and have to debate how we would situate the whole F, marry, kill with Weezer.
It's probably
glad we got to the bottom of it today, BJ.
It's probably the best use of F, marry, kill for us, actually, that we've had in a long time. There you go. All right, Weezer, congratulations. We're married. We got another passenger in the news. People are losing their damn minds. I am so happy I'm not on a plane these days. This passenger in the news because they had to be duct taped to their seat during a flight. Steve will tell you all about it. He's got the Migs report for you at 6:20 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs. Mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
The world needed a safer trampoline. Dr. Keith Alexander, inventor of the Spring-Free Trampoline, wanted to bring the joy of trampolining to his daughter. His wife said they were too dangerous, so he invented his own. Spring-Free Trampoline is the world's safest trampoline, with no springs or hard edges. Now, parents can have peace of mind that their kids are outside jumping safely. To learn more, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. Are we close to building machines that are almost human? And can new technology give us superpowers? Find out on Super Sapiens. And in 1919, a British composer wrote the longest and most complex symphony in history. Conductors tried to perform it, but failed, declaring it cursed. Now a group of musicians will attempt the impossible, if they dare, on Curse of the Gothic Symphony. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks to Key Up You All for giving us the Migs Report today. A very special day.
I did it all for the cookie. The cookie. The cookie.
Shout out to the Rev. He brought in chocolate chip cookies. Today is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
Hell yeah, I did.
Good call. But did you know, Rev?
I had no idea.
He also brought in some watermelon, and yesterday was National Watermelon Day.
Well, that is an interesting combination. Chocolate chips and watermelon. Wow.
And a bag of chips. And I believe tomorrow is National Bag of Chip. No, I don't know. But that would be pretty amazing if Rev just ran the gamut of the entire week.
That'd be amazing.
That is so bizarre, though, really. All right. Well, that's nice.
Cookies and watermelon, man. What a perfect summertime. Yeah, it's a summertime picnic in studio.
Nice.
All right, so I swear this is not a repeat. That I know you're going to hear this story and think, didn't Steve already talk about this during the Migs Report? And yes, I did, because this has happened before and it's now happening again. I think the last time it was done with a female, this time it's a male, and yes, another passenger has been duct taped to their seat, BJ.
So this is a thing. They're going to be doing this with people.
I'm all for it. You can duct tape me to the seat. That way I'll be able to sleep and I won't have to fall over and hit somebody.
That's a good point.
Don't duct tape me too hard. Just one strip across. Hold me up.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, Frontier Airlines, they had to deal with this. I guess they were the employees were forced to duct tape a belligerent man to his seat. And, why would he think this is a smart move? He groped two of the flight attendants and then punched one of the other ones. So they're like, you know what? Get the duct tape.
Yeah. That's so yeah. What do you think, buddy?
Of course, somebody pulled out their cell phone, as they should, and got audio and video of this. And the guy's name is Maxwell. He's 22 years old. And here's pretty much the incident that led to him being taped down. You'll even hear the duct tape being pulled out. And I'm not sure what he's screaming about, but something about his parents. I don't know if he's just like an entitled kid or something like that. But here's the audio of it.
You guys suck. My parents are worth more than $2 million damn dollars. And you know what? You suck. No. Chill out.
And duct tape commenced. I'm not sure what his parents are or what they did.
They're worth more than $2 million damn dollars.
Is that what he said?
That's what he says. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, good for him. He's got rich parents.
Yeah.
I see Joe doing that. No,
in a duct tape seat.
My parents.
Yeah.
They really ducked him in, too.
Yeah, they did. They tried to cover his mouth,
What if
too.
what if you have to go to the bathroom? They can put him in the aisle seat. I feel like you should duct tape him to the window seat.
Yeah.
Like if I'm sitting in the window or in the middle seat, how awkward is that?
Oh, gosh,
hey, buddy.
right?
How are you doing?
Yeah, because, I got to get up here. Yeah, I would ask for a different row. I'd be like, I'm not sitting in the same row with Crazy Man.
Or I'd get up and every time I get up to go to the bathroom, I'd let a fart squeak out and be like, my bad, dude.
Oh, totally.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
How your parents doing?
Oh, yeah. They're still worth $2 million? All
right.
Nice.
This story is just odd. That's all I could say about this. And it happened in Wisconsin. Apparently, they're dealing with a beach ball incident. There's an inflatable beach ball that flew out of somebody's yard, and now it's taken the entire town by storm. To the point where whenever this beach ball flies into someone else's yard, they're taking selfies with it, they're signing it, and they're letting it continue to go fly on and off. So it's like a new social media trend of this flying beach ball. In fact, here's some of the neighbors talking about it.
Somebody mentioned there was a giant beach ball bouncing around, and from there, people started signing it and sending it on, rolling it to different streets.
It's kind of like the pet. Well, I don't know. I think I've signed on here someplace. My wife has. My dog has.
It's a big ass beach ball. It's like it's about like 4 feet high.
That's awesome.
And yeah, there's people's signatures on it, and what's even odder is that we have a song to commemorate it.
I have beach balls on my wall. I have beach balls 4 feet tall. I keep beach balls in my bed. 'Cause I have beach balls on my head.
That listener needs to move to Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Gosh,
she really
right?
does. Yeah.
I have beach balls on my wall.
They have beach balls in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I missed that in stadiums because you would see that at baseball parks every once in a while. There'd be a beach ball just bouncing around the whole stadium. So that's awesome.
It's always fun when it lands on someone's head and they don't know it.
Yeah.
They turn around like what the F, bro? Thinking someone just smacked them upside the head because it doesn't hurt or anything like that.
No, there's
And then
like,
they
what the hell? Oh.
It's just a big ass beach ball that landed on your dome.
I like that idea, though, that the beach ball is traveling to different neighborhoods. That's a cool thing, man.
I have beach balls on my wall.
Finally, social media did something right.
Yeah, social media can have fun every once in a while. All right, here's a story about a man. He's in Michigan, and he loves ice cream to the point where he's in trouble with the law.
Oh, I don't like this guy.
Apparently, he broke into 8 different ice cream places and would steal their money. No word on whether or not he was stealing the ice cream as well, but it seems kind of odd that he just targeted ice cream places, but he did. Well, apparently at some point, the cops caught him. They put an ankle monitor on him to track his movements until his trial. And while he had the ankle monitor on his ankle, he continued to rob ice cream shops. 3 more ice cream shops. And yes, the GPS showed him at all 3 stores when the break-ins happened. So, of course, they arrested him again.
Yeah, I mean, does he feel like, well, I'm going to jail anyway? But again, why not take the ice cream if you're just targeting ice cream shops? It's so unusual.
So all in all, he ended up robbing 11 ice cream shops, 3 while under surveillance. This guy is just an idiot.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, he loves ice cream. We love ice cream. You know who else loves ice cream? It's former Mariner Gene Segura. I don't know if you saw this on Monday. This might be one of my favorite things that's ever happened. I remember Gene as a member of the Mariners. Now he's a member of the Phillies. They were having a game against the Washington Nationals. It was like in the 9th inning. They're down by a run. Gene's at the bat, and there's 2 runners on base. And you're like, okay, well, this is a pretty tense and stressful moment. So while he's at bat, a fan just yells so loud that he can hear him, what is his favorite ice cream flavor? And here's what went down. Check it out. And then you can't hear him, but he smiles and says, vanilla. And then goes back to his at-bat.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So the next pitch is a strike. So you're like, oh, man, Gene, maybe you need to keep your head in the game. Next pitch after that, double, ties the game.
There you go.
Cool, calm, and collected, and loves himself some vanilla ice cream.
Isn't that something, man? You're right, dude, because that is cool, calm, and collective, that he could hear the fan, say vanilla, stay locked into that at bat. I mean, that's
big
that's
smile,
right
ties
there.
the game, not a big deal.
That's a pro right there. And vanilla's a good call.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
That's awesome.
Why of all things are you yelling? And you think that's a Nationals fan trying to mess with the Philly, with Gene Segura, or is he just a big fan of ice cream and want to know what his favorite baseball player is?
I'm hoping it's that one.
It sounded like a little kid to me.
It did.
Yeah. And that would be a little kid question, and maybe Gene is his favorite flavor. His favorite player. I was going to say, we might need to call the authorities. So maybe that's it. I know at that age, if I was a little kid going to baseball games like I used to, I would definitely be stoked if I asked my favorite player, hey, Reggie, what's your favorite flavor? And it'd be awesome if he would said vanilla.
Did you say vanilla?
Vanilla. I did.
Vanilla.
The Boston accent came out.
Okay, I was like, is that different than vanilla?
No. We sometimes will put ours on words that don't have them and take them off all the ones that do.
I know that happens in New York as well. I'm very aware of that.
Yeah.
Well, all right, and Mariners, speaking of the Mariners, they won again. We mentioned it earlier, 4-2 against the Tampa Rays. Man, oh man, they could potentially sweep them. That next game is at 10 a.m. this morning, so you can watch the Mariners hopefully sweep the Rays. And I think they're 8 games over 500 right now for the Mariners.
They're only 2.5 back on the wild card, and the Red Sox are currently in a 5-game losing streak, so they're trying to catch Oakland, and the Red Sox just seem to want to give this away, so the Mariners are very much in this.
And who's that guy that got from that trade that was so controversial? He's been playing pretty well.
Oh, Toro?
Toro, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And, the funny thing is didn't they get a guy from the Rays? Did they get one of their pitchers? I thought. I can't remember. I think it was from the Rays.
Maybe.
Yeah, a reliever. I think that we got a reliever to make up for the guy for Graveman. And I think it was from the Rays, so how crazy is this? The Mariners are looking like all-stars, and the Rays are like, hi, how are you?
And then hopefully they'll be able to beat them today. At 10 o'clock again, that game happens. Weather, 82 degrees. Today's going to be a nice day. That's the Mix Report, and that's what's up.
Do it. Do it, America.
Yeah. Just do it.
So the survey was done, and they asked folks, okay, how much of your paycheck would you be willing to sacrifice if it meant that you could work from home forever?
Forever?
Yeah.
Well, I just do the math of whatever it costs me for gas. And that would be that. I'm not like, I like coming into work. But I mean, if you made it where it's like a no-brainer, then sure. But I'm not taking a cut out of my paycheck so I could not go to work.
Yeah, you've got a hell of a commute, too. I think out of anybody, you would be one of the candidates where I'd say, yeah, I can see you not wanting to come in just because the commute's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, for me, it's not. I don't even mind the commute. I actually do enjoy, especially now, having a kid. Like that's like solitude time. Like, being in the car to and from.
Right.
That's like when I get some like quiet time and just chill, listen to something that I want to listen to. It's just kind of my own little world. But if I could save money in gas, I'm willing to forego all that.
I forgot all about that. Yeah, I would say I didn't realize in some of the commutes that I had that was some quiet time before I got home to, the children when they were younger.
Chaos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so 1 in 7 people say they would sacrifice a quarter of their earnings to be able to work from home forever.
That's crazy talk.
Wow. And 65% said I'd take a 5% pay cut, and 38% said a 10% pay cut.
Maybe a 1% pay cut. That's about as far as it's going to go for me.
Yeah, so you're like, you know what? No problem. I'm trying to see. 39% said they would give up their health insurance benefits to be able to work from home forever.
Yikes.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, you say that until all of a sudden you have a health issue, and then you're like, oh, man, that was a stupid call on my part.
Yeah, right.
I should have just drove.
This has got to be young people. It just has to be somebody who doesn't go to the doctor much.
That's a good point. If you're in your 20s, you could probably, you'll for the most part, you should be okay.
And I also think young people are saying, I don't know, maybe this is old people. 36% say they would give up their 401k benefits going forward. Which is, if that's the only retirement you're doing, man, are you sure?
How much does the workplace suck for that? You got to factor that in. Like, the commute, that's part of it. But then you got to think about maybe the person just rather be at home because they hate all their coworkers.
Yeah. Unless the workplace isn't that great. I know, a lot of workplaces have to downsize space. And so maybe it used to be better. And, you like the space of your own home. And sometimes you don't like being around everybody in close quarters. That's a lot to give up.
I'm wondering how many of these people are married, because if you're willing to give up your health insurance, maybe their significant other gets health insurance through their company, so they're like,
you're talking.
Vicky thinking.
Almost half the people say they would give up half their vacation days and sick days.
Oh, that's you, BJ, right?
Yeah. No way.
Yeah, right.
Why? But that's the thing is that, really? But that is, I guess, kind of a vacation for them. Really, if they get to work from home, they really get there's no stress of being around the boss. They can slack off a little bit. They don't have to get dressed.
It really
probably does feel like a vacation.
And define home. Home could be Hawaii for all you know while you're working.
Oh, that's what I've always wanted to work like from remotely and just sit there and be able to look at the beach while I was doing my job. That was always my dream.
Right. If your job is just you on a computer and you can do everything on a computer, you can do it at the beach.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I remember seeing a commercial. I don't know what it was for, some finance company. There was a dude on the back of his boat, and it looked like he had an office, but then they did a little 360, or 180 rather, and as soon as they panned, you saw, oh, he's on the back of a boat with his computer. He just turns around in his chair, and he's got the beautiful view.
Dude, we had a buddy that would play hockey with us, lunch hockey, on Thursday afternoons from time to time at noon, and he would show up with his laptop in the locker room, and then he would take the laptop onto the bench, and then he would take it to Doofers afterwards. And we're just like, what? And he's just like, I have to hit a button at least once every several minutes just to prove that I'm still working. So that's what he would do. Like in between shifts, he would go out and skate and, play, get off, pull his glove off, hit a couple buttons, answer a couple emails, back at it again.
Wow.
It was amazing.
That's the life right there, brother. That's the life right there, brother. We can't really fake it, can we? There's no way we can go skate around and stuff like that and then come back and hit a button.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I saw on the list that they said like half of people would give up social media. I'm like, all right, I'll do that.
Oh, yeah, please. Can I?
That's the one I'm willing to go with.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in a heartbeat. Right? Are you kidding me? Yeah. I want to give it up now, and I might even give it up just so I'll go to work and give it up.
I'll drive to Portland every day if I could give it up. I'm kidding.
All right, fair enough.
I'm not that crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
What year did Patrick Mahomes get drafted to the Kansas City Chiefs?
Crap.
Come on, you can do it. Maybe 2018?
No.
2019?
No.
2017?
Yes.
Thank you. Patrick Mahomes.
Nice work.
That was nice of him to help me out.
Yeah, he did a great job. You want a shot at beating Steve? You've got it. 206-421-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs at 6:50 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
Want to create a lifetime of memories this spring? Do you remember the joy of jumping as a child? If only there was a way your own kids could experience that same joy safely. Spring Free Trampoline has been engineered to eliminate 90% of product-related injuries. The Spring Free design boasts no springs and a flexible enclosure and proudly offers a 10-year warranty. That's peace of mind. Lock in your ultimate backyard safe space before summer arrives. Visit springfreetrampoline.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.